Meant a lot to me. Be able to come here and last year and really, believe in myself and trusting the unknown. I didn't know what I was going to get myself into, and now just go through it in my last game here. I really haven't really sat down, really embraced what I went through, but I was just trying to enjoy every little moment.
Hey, Jayden. You've been in college for 5 years, been a starter for 5 years, 2 different schools, now potential Heisman campaign. What are you going to remember about your college career?
Just everything I've been through in my college career. The people I met, the relationships I built on and off the field. That's what means the most to me.
Talk about today a little bit. How did you approach this? Everybody expects something of you now, right? So to kind of struggle early in the game and to figure it out late, how did you approach it going in, and when did you feel like it started to come around for you?
Texas A&M is a very talented team. Obviously, their record doesn't show for it, but they have good players over there too. So for us, it was like just staying the course. Obviously, we're gonna have ups and downs. We're gonna have adversity, and for us, just stay the course and really just go out there and see it start clicking. I would just say, that last drive when Brian, mossed the dude, I would say that's kind of where it all clicked for us coming out of halftime.
Hey, Jayden, your touchdown passes in the second half seemed like a combination of great pass and great hands by your guys, your wide receivers. What about the confidence you have when you throw it up to them and that they're going to come down with it?
My confidence is out the roof with them. It's just something that we worked on, the whole offseason, just building that trust with each other. And for all 3 of them to score in the last regular season home game, that means a lot for me.
Hey, Jayden, right here. The fourth down play where you guys were at 4th and 4, and I think you scrambled for like 50 yards. Just what did you see on that play, and you just kind of break it down for us?
Their corners did a good job, squatted on some of the routes that we throw a lot. Obviously, they seen on film, and I came back, tried to see if I could hit Brian on the slant. The DB's playing good leverage, so I kind of just seen an opening, it was a must-have for us. Obviously, that changed the momentum, shifted it. So when the play had to be made, I was stepped up to the plate.
Jayden, you said last game. Was this it, or did you still have a decision to make about the bowl?
I got to make some decisions. Obviously, I'm going to go sit down, talk to my family, kind of just embrace this moment of, my last regular season game. We'll just go from there.
You talked about it last regular season game. You don't like to talk a lot about the Heisman and individual stuff, but do you feel like you've made your case? Because there's no more regular season games for you. Do you feel like you've made your case?
Most definitely, I do. Obviously, we got to see what the other guys do, but I think I'm going to make my case to get invited up there.
Jayden, you talked about getting all your key receivers in the end zone today. I saw a huge moment with Lacey when he got his touchdown. He seemed pretty emotional, and not only you but Coach Kelly, and a bunch of other guys embraced him. Was there a specific reason as to why he was emotional in that moment exactly?
The first play of the drive, we obviously knew Malik was like 60-something yards away from being the all-time leader in receiving yards here. And obviously, him getting that penalty neglected that, and it broke his heart because that's his brother, and that's something that we worked so hard for. So for him being emotional, him coming in and scoring the closing touchdown, it meant a lot for me. It meant a lot for all of us, just to pick our brother up. And when the play needed to be made, he made the play.
Good time for 2 more. Kyle.
Yeah, I'm just curious, how much pride do you take in kind of lifting or elevating the play of the people around you? Obviously, you talked about your 3 receivers, but Matt getting a touchdown last week. Just everything kind of seems to be better when you're rolling.
Yeah, I set a standard for myself, and I expect other guys to meet the standard. They met it all year long. I'm just happy to go out there and play with those guys.
Jayden, any thoughts about when you go to the next level, you may not throw to receivers as good as these guys?
Hopefully I do. Obviously, they got some talented people in the league, but that's kind of out of my control where I go and when I go. So, I'm just gonna enjoy this moment here, and when the draft comes, that's something we'll figure out.
All right, thanks, Jayden.
Man, thank you guys.